What's up, everyone? I'm Delia. I started Subvert Art Consulting. Today, I am sharing a personal story and then talking a little bit about imposter syndrome and doing it anyway. So, I've been working with interior designers recently to support them by curating art for their projects. It's been really wonderful. I reached out to a new designer the other day who I thought would be a really good fit for a new partnership. And she responded by asking for my credentialing, which has actually never happened before. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be surprised by that or not. But I had a moment of complete and utter panic. So here's the thing, I don't have any. I don't have a degree that naturally leads to art consulting. I actually don't even know what this woman was looking for exactly. But for a moment, this really froze me because who doesn't suffer from at least a little bit of imposter syndrome or from feeling like we're not enough or doubting our own capacity? The reality is, I've been in the arts for 10 years. I've been working directly with clients for 2 years. I'm really good at what I do. So I actually think that because I don't have a formal arts training or traditional path, again, whatever that actually would be, I've been able to really connect with people in a more authentic and relatable way. I think that my path has made me really scrappy and creative in how I source art. It has pushed me to build an incredibly valuable asset for my company, which prepares me to genuinely meet my clients where they're at and curate hyper personal art for them from living artists at any budget. I just don't think that I would have niched in that way if I had taken a traditional route. I have never once felt like I lacked a skill or a knowledge set in this job, which is not to say I haven't learned or grown or been stretched to my capacity. I have. I do every single day. I am constantly learning and expanding. But I always feel prepared to rise to whatever challenge is immediately in front of me. So, in that sense, I've really always been equipped for this. When I sit with a client, we never discuss art movements or schools. What we discuss is how a piece makes them feel. I don't equip them with art jargon or any of that. I really equip them with practices to deeply appreciate a piece of art. I don't talk to them about artists' technique. I talk to them about the artist's intent, about the story, about the emotions. We don't interpret a piece using academic texts to make meaning. We interpret a piece based on somatic responses, free associations, cultural context, and the human elements that are really visible in a work of art. I am sharing this with you because I think that it mirrors what a lot of clients who have come to me tend to feel in the art world, and maybe it mirrors your experience too. I know that a lot of people feel a social pressure around art to say something intellectual or academic. I know a lot of people feel like there's something that they just don't get about art. But the truth is that art, both the making of art and the appreciating it, is really ingrained in what it is to be a human. Loving art is your birthright. I really believe that. Speaking about art from your heart and not from a note card is so much more meaningful and effective. So, if you've been curious about art, about owning art collections, collecting art, learning from art, this is your sign to do it. Whatever you know about art right now, wherever you're at, it's all you need to know. Art collecting is really much more about your personal story, your personal experience, having a good sense of who you are and what you like. I really want to empower you and all people to become an art collector. It's why I started this YouTube channel. It's why I write a blog. It's why I post everything that I post on social media. It is really all to give you the tools and resources and perspectives that you need in order to effectively collect art. Living with art is powerful, and you deserve to have that experience. I started this company on the foundational knowledge that owning art is a transformative and super beneficial experience. the power of living with a curated collection of art really can radiate out into endless areas of your life if you want it to, if you let it. And I am absolutely baffled by how many people really never get the opportunity to experience this. So it's why I've started this company. It's why I'm on this YouTube channel. I hope that this story resonated with you. I hope that, if there's any component to you that feels like an imposter in the art world, first of all, a lot of us do. I do sometimes. And it should not be a reason for you to not collect art. So love if you got in touch with me. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, if you have a topic that you would like me to cover in one of these videos, if you just want to say hi. I love reading comments from you guys, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And I will see you next week.